Capricorn, thank you so much for being here. Listen, I just had to stop and pause for a second. I was recording, the intro, and I started crying. I'm gonna be honest, I'm feeling really vulnerable, really touched by all the love I received because of your last reading. A lot of you know what I'm talking about, okay? So 2 days ago, I posted, there's a lot of construction going on outside, by the way. I'm really sorry for that. I posted a video 2 days ago talking about your spiritual awakening. Had no idea how much people would connect to this reading. It felt really powerful to me. And I woke up the next morning, no, not kidding, hundreds of messages, donations, just really overwhelming, really beautiful and powerful. You guys as a collective are going through a major awakening, major change. I know you feel it. I know it's been hard, it's been uncomfortable, but so many of you reached out, and it was hard for me, trying to protect my energy and not giving too much, because these readings take a lot of my energy already. And when the readings are out of me, it's not my job. It doesn't belong to me anymore. So the job has to be done on your side. But thank you. Everyone has been so respectful. I love you so much. I've never had any signs donating so much to the channel, sending so much love at once. You guys made me cry. Literally. Okay, so thank you. I'm done rambling. You know who you are, the people that I connected with. Thank you. Okay, now let's do your reading. I'm done rambling. Okay. Capricorn. By the way, I'm bringing the weekly back. It's going to be called, just a general reading. So probably Friday you'll get yours, but still like this video. If you want the bonus this weekend, I'll still do the bonus for the videos with the most like. Okay, what is the energy and love for Capricorn? Okay, the Emperor wanted to be here. So Emperor, this is of course Aries energy, so fire. I consider this energy a new beginning because Aries is the baby of the zodiac, okay? So you can imagine this energy like a baby coming into this world and screaming, I am here, look at me, I want to be seen, I want to be heard. I don't think it's the first time you get the Emperor, my love. So you could be single and feeling like you want to open up to love. You're still a little bit scared. You might be a little bit uncomfortable because you are going through such an intense transformation on a personal level that it might be hard for someone else to get into your bubble right now. Someone to really be on your level, especially energetically, spiritually. So I see you. I get that. Yeah, see, meditate and contemplate. So you could be in a relationship, long-term, something new, or you could be single, definitely. And I feel like right now your focus is on your healing. It's on your spiritual journey, definitely. It's going to be coming out a lot in the reading. There's an independent energy here, but it doesn't mean you are not loved. It doesn't mean that you're necessarily single. There's a beautiful feeling of, you know what? I am my own boss. I am my own soulmate. I want to focus on my craft, on my goals, on my own health, physical, spiritual. And see, we have the Ace of Wands, which is the biggest yes in the tarot, my love. It's a brand new beginning for you. And I do feel like it could be a brand new beginning in love, communicating with someone, or also finally opening up to your spirituality and a brand new beginning when it comes to creativity. Something will be coming out of you that you want to share with the world. I know it's like a new beginning type of energy. I feel like it's already out a little bit. I feel like you're already starting this journey. And we have Justice in the reverse. you've been a little bit in and out, okay? About you putting something into the world, about you opening up to love. I think you're a little bit, not necessarily on the defensive. You feel right now like, how can I put it? It's not that you're unbalanced. I feel like it's too easy to say that the justice in the reverse is unbalanced. I do feel like you know your life is worth more than what it is right now, okay? You want things to go faster. You want the answers. You're looking for answers. And you might be looking in other people. You might be, looking around, tarot readings, seeing, trying to find the answers about something when it's all in you. I do believe you have the answer. I do believe you have the answer. And I think that when you release old stories that you have about yourself, about, needing validation, especially in your work, in your personal life, I feel like when you release these thoughts and you really get in tuned with just trusting yourself. I'm looking for my words here. I know you noticed, but it's really about you knowing that you have the power, okay? There's nothing that is too big, too good, or unattainable for you. And yeah, this is a soulmate reading. So I do feel like you've been feeling like you never got the love story or that equal give and take partnership that you've been dreaming of. Maybe you settle for less. Maybe you've been doing just fine, but I think that you know deep down that there is more, and you're kind of asking yourself, how am I getting there? How? Okay? There is no answer, my love. No one has the answer. You're learning as you go. You're learning as you go, my love. Capricorn. Give me more for Capricorn. I'm so sorry for the noise outside. Yeah. So Seven of Swords, of course, is here to remind you that you're good enough. You know that. I say it all the time. This is one of my favorite cards. It's the only sword card that is yellow. So we are getting illumination. We are getting clarity by understanding that things outside of us, it could be material, it could be your physical body. Things outside of you don't define you. Sometimes we feel like if we change the way we look, if we change the way we speak, if we change how our house look, if we change a bunch of things, we're gonna feel better. But no, it all comes from inside you. It comes from finding your center. And finding your center could be, oh my goodness, it could be in so many ways that you could do that. There is no good way, okay? When it comes to spiritual work, and it's a lot like love, okay? Let's be honest. There is no good and bad way. We learn as we go, and you can't really create rules and create a life for yourself comparing to yourself to other people, comparing your practice, comparing your relationships, and trying to fit into a mold. It's like, I feel like maybe you've been trying to reach a certain, why am I hearing aesthetic? It's so weird. You're trying to look a certain way or to create something that look a certain way by either getting inspired by others, by maybe comparing yourself to others, when at the end of the day, you have it all inside you. You really do have the answer. And if you are looking for love because you feel like you absolutely need to be loved, and listen, we're humans. I'm a Taurus. I'm Venus rule, guys. I know what it is to want to be loved, to have love to give. You have it in yourself. You know, Capricorn, that it needs to come from you. There's really something here about letting go of the material, letting go of the looks, letting go of what is outside of us to really focus on what's inside, and making your brain, your head, your body a nice place to be, a comfortable place to be. And it really comes from, you know, of course, keeping your head up, being confident, being aware of your power, not only in your spiritual practice but also in your relationship. Standing in your power, being comfortable when you express like, okay, this works for me, but this doesn't work for me, and not feeling bad about expressing that. Okay. My intuition is kind of going crazy right now. There's a lot of messages coming in. If you're still watching, Capricorn, you guys are my people. Okay. Tell me more for Capricorn. Yeah. You're coming back to yourself. Coming back on the track of the path, let's say, on the path of working towards my dream. There's so many things you want to accomplish, but I think that it's been kind of unclear, kind of unbalanced, because you were like, where do I start? Where do I start? Because I'm trying to channel, I'm trying to listen to my intuition, but it feels unclear. I don't know how I should either put myself out there to find love. I don't know how, let's say, I can express what I want to my current partner if you're in a relationship. And when it comes to your spiritual journey, you're like, I don't know where to start. I don't know how to listen to this calling. I don't know how it works. There is no instruction. I can't tell you if any spiritual guru or shit like that tells you or act like they can tell you how to do the work. It's all bullshit. I'm sorry. You have the answers. And sometimes it's just a matter of doing it, putting something out there, even if it's not perfect, and not trying to look, sound, act perfect. Remember, a spiritual journey, a spiritual practice, healing, love, relationship, it's ugly. It hurts. It's uncomfortable, especially a spiritual journey, my love. Don't ever compare yourself to these, social media guru people who are like, no. Spirituality, healing, and just any spiritual practice, and also loving and trying to let someone love us, it is not nice. It is not rainbows and butterfly. It's ugly, it hurts, it's uncomfortable, because our brain, our ego wants the same thing over and over, comfort. Our ego, our brain, it perceives things in a certain way. That's exactly what swords are in the tarot, how our brain perceives a situation. 99.9% of the time, it's not freaking true. It's your ego. It's the stories you created about yourself, and the stories that, have been kind of planted in your brain since you were a child by either religion, your family, beliefs, old freaking things that aren't necessarily serving you anymore. I'm not saying your faith isn't serving you. Of course not. I'm talking about, and we're not going to get into that religion talk. It's not my place to talk about that, but I'm just talking about how society sometimes plant a seed in our brain, and then we feel bad for everything after. We feel like we need to do things a certain way when there is no guide to being a human. You have to mess up. It has to be ugly. It has to be dirty and crazy at times. And when you're asking yourself questions like, why am I not there yet? Why for some people does it look so easy? And for me, I don't know. I don't know the answers. I don't understand. You're on the right track because you're aware. You're asking yourself questions. This is Such a gift being someone who is aware. You know, we say that a lot in French, you know, there's a saying anyway, like people who never ask questions, people who aren't aware are just always happy because they're a little bit dumb. I don't want to sound mean, but you know what I'm saying. Intelligent people sometimes are unhappy because they ask themselves so many questions, because they are aware. And I think that you have this gift, Capricorn, okay? You definitely have this gift. You have it inside you. And I think that now you're choosing happiness. You're choosing to do things from your heart space. What makes me feel good? What makes me happy? What do I love doing? Not who am I? You know, who are you if you're not someone's wife, husband, mother, neighbor, co-worker? Who are you? What do you love to do? What makes you happy? And I feel like it's also a lot about creating your own rules in relationships and not settling for less because you feel like this is what I have, this is what I deserve. You deserve true, unquestionable love, deep love. It's not too much to ask. It's not too good to be true. I feel like you're not letting yourself dream big for some reason. But I think you're going to be changing your perspective. Yeah. It could be by meeting someone who really believes in you. It doesn't have to be a soulmate. It could be, but it could definitely be a friend, a spiritual worker, spiritual teacher. And again, be careful. A lot of people are trying to put in your brain and you know, give you an idea that they have the answer. They are spiritual gurus and spiritual teacher. We are all teachers and student. Literally. Like there's no, I'm not better than you because I read tarot. You know, no one's doing it better than you. No one has what you have. Trust me. So we shouldn't compare ourselves, definitely. And we shouldn't put all our hope and energy into other people. Like idolizing people, we shouldn't be doing that. They're not better than you, Capricorn. They don't have what you have. They have their own shit. Good if they inspire you, but you don't need to follow someone else's plan. Create your own. Oh my goodness. Okay, this reading is magical. Everything I've been saying and rambling about for like 10 minutes, guys, this is all Hierophant work. This year, 2021, is a Hierophant year. This is the teacher. And this is the card that tells you, hey, you have the key. You don't need to idolize anyone. You don't need to do what someone else is, you know, tells you to do. You are the one inspiring others. Your words, your practice will inspire other people. And you shouldn't settle for less, definitely. I think that the moment you open your mind, your spirit to, okay, let's just do it. Let's just let ourselves fuck up and let ourselves fail sometimes. Let ourselves be sad sometimes. It doesn't need to look perfect. It doesn't need to be a certain way. You will change. Your spiritual practice will change the way you love yourself, the way you love others. You will change every day. And I think that you have to give yourself the chance to do so, my love. Oh my goodness. These cards, you have no idea. If you're, you know, if you know tarot a little bit, definitely Hierophant is the, you know, my favorite card in the whole world. And it's the most powerful. And then we have Ace of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Seven of Swords, which is one of my favorite cards, the Sun. Nine of Cups, guys. I know you feel it. My words might just be a little kick in the butt for you, but deep inside your soul, it's like you're answering this calling, definitely. And I think it's all coming out in a soulmate reading, because of course you are your own soulmate. And I think that every day you're understanding that a little bit more. But I feel like someone will be so lucky to have you as a partner, or someone already has you as a partner, and they're so lucky. They're so lucky to have you. And see, we have the Six of Swords in the reverse, and now we have it in the upright. You're leaving behind old ways of thinking, of, you know, the picture of in your brain of what spiritual work is, what love is, what self-love is. It changes every day. It changes every day. And I feel like now your perspective has changed because of, I don't know what happened to you. It all comes from you. It all comes from you. From the fact that you were able to get vulnerable, able to open up, able to let others see inside that hard shell. Moving forward. Cancer season right now is such an important time for you, Capricorn. God, it's so important. You as a collective are going through major change, and I think that's why there's not much love messages coming in the soulmate reading. Because Capricorn, you're going through so much more than that. I think that you're finding your center, understanding what it's like to be present in every day, every present moment, enjoying that. I don't know how you did that. I don't know if it's, by your spiritual practice. I don't know what happened in your life. I do feel like it came kind of naturally. And I like that. I'm obsessed with that Wheel of Fortune right now. I'm kind of hypnotized looking at it. Yeah. I had, let me shuffle again. Okay, King of Cups wanted to come out, definitely. So King of Cups, guys, not surprised it's coming out, because it's about serving with a spiritual practice. Literally, I think you definitely have this calling, and you don't need to have a calling, to be a tarot reader, be a healer. You don't have to. It's just being aware that your words, your talents, your strength, especially energetically, will help a lot of people. And King of Cups, it's a good advice of, hey, can you include yourself in your practice and not just focus on helping other people? Can you include yourself in that? It's really important. King of Cups is my personal, to me, like as an individual, when I started my tarot journey years ago, King of Cups was my card. It was like, oh shit, okay, I have to get vulnerable and bring this thing outside me. And I'm a Taurus. I'm really down to earth like you guys. It was kind of impossible. I was ashamed. I was scared. I felt like people would think I'm cuckoo. I thought my friends would be like, did she lose her mind? Is she crazy? I was secretly doing tarot for years and years and sharing that with just a couple of friends and other spiritual workers. And King of Cups was like, no, it needs to come out of you. This is bigger than you. This calling is like, you can't shut it down. It's bigger than you, and it will be coming out. But again, make sure you include yourself in that practice. Remember, every time you do any type of energetic exchange, it's for you also. Every reading I do is also for me. And that's really important, okay? Always try to get something out of the readings, out of the things you're doing. So 10, 10, of course, repeating numbers. You're releasing. You're letting go of other people's bullshit and problems. You're starting, you know, 10 of Wands, we're done. We're closing a cycle, closing the past. It might not be perfectly healed because a healing journey takes a whole life. It could be you releasing your ex-partner. It could be you, you know, really taking some of these wands off your shoulders and be like, okay, I'm starting fresh. I'm in that Ace of Wands type of vibe, a brand new beginning. If you love me, follow me. If you don't, if you're not worth my time and energy, well, I'll be good on my own. This is communication, of course, 8 of Wands. It's also Cupid's arrow, okay? If you're single, you might go through this kind of coup de foudre. I don't know how to say that in English, my love. Chances are you know that. What coup de foudre mean? Like love at first sight, I think. Meeting someone, it could be you communicating with them online first, getting to know them. It could be you reconnecting with a past friend, finding, again, someone to share your spiritual practice with, an equal give and take in energy. If you're already in a relationship and you're happy, this could definitely be a friend, like I say. But if you're single, I think that you're going to be communicating with someone, and spirituality is going to be kind of the team in the conversations. And I think that the more you communicate with them, the more the love is going to grow. But again, it's not only about love. It could be friendship. 9 of Cups. Oh my goodness. So, you know, the gift is handing you, the universe is handing you a gift. The gift of awareness, the gift of, hey, okay, I'm opening the door for you. You're aware of your talents. You're aware of your gift. Now, what are you going to do with that? Because hands in the tarot, it's a give and take. It's not just the gift, you sitting there and being like, okay, what's happening? You're doing the work. You're putting in, the effort. Here's the Garden of Eden, okay? We want to get that. We want to get more comfortable with ourselves, our body, our mind, our soul, and also financially, okay? It's okay. It doesn't make you a money-driven person. It's okay to want money. It's okay to want comfortable. You deserve that shit. Of course, you should be driven ideally by passion and, you know, by your calling. But it's totally fine to want money, especially in a spiritual practice. And I feel like for the love aspect of this message, definitely confirms that there could be communication with someone new and then a new beginning. Someone offering you like, hey, I've been loving talking to you. Can we meet each other? Can we go on another date? I like you. I'm comfortable with you. I love talking with you. You know, soulmate or not, friendship or not, there's something. You're building definitely a strong connection with someone, but I don't know who it is. It's not my job to tell you. It's, you know, we're reflecting here, but I think that you have awareness and you're going to be able to open up a little bit more than before. Because I think that you've been closing yourself off a lot in the past couple of years. Sun. Listen, guys. These readings, these Capricorn readings has been so powerful. It's not me. At one point this week, I was like, am I crazy? Am I too much? It's okay. I know I'm a little bit much. I'm like a really passionate person, and tarot is literally my life and obsession. Not only on YouTube, tarot is part of my life 24/7. So I get really excited, but I also really care for you and love you, Capricorn. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but this is such a fabulous journey starting for you. And these two cards together confirm that you're not just sitting on your ass waiting for the universe to do the work. You're actually putting in the effort. You're actually doing things from a place of love and passion. I'm so proud of you. I hope you're proud of yourself. I really hope you are. Yeah. Knight of Cups has a bad rep in the tarot. I don't want to hear it. This is a fabulous energy. The Knight of Cups is the yogi of the tarot. He's incredibly balanced. And I think that, again, you being vulnerable, you learning to love yourself, you opening up to new relationship, if it feels good, listen, you're going to be carrying this cup. It's not just the universe being like, here, you're like, no, I'm carrying this cup. I'm being so freaking careful. I am honored that people want to spend time with me, listen to me. And I think that, again, the gift of awareness. This is exactly what the universe is bringing your way. You're aware of your power, your abilities, how lovable you are, how unique you are, how strong you are. And it's all coming from a beautiful place of, you standing your power and being like, I have myself. The rest is just extra, because at the end of the day, I have myself. Capricorn, I love you. I know that was intense, okay? So anyway, the comments are going to be off for a little while just to protect my energy. I'm in such a good mood. I don't want to hear negative comments. Like a video and like this video. I love you so much. I'm so proud of you. It's an honor to serve you. It's an honor to share my gift with you. And to everyone who's been thinking of buying a tarot deck, thinking of starting a spiritual practice, just dipping your toes into maybe opening up to that world a little bit. I am all here with you, and I'm so proud of you. Okay, Cap, thank you, and we'll talk in a couple of days.